I mean, screen pass, you already proven that you're struggling with protection on that first play in this drive.
Well protected this time, but just a check down, and Alexander Madison needs 17. He won't get close to it. Brought down by the Pro Bowl special teams player, Jalen Reeves-Maybin. He's pressured, hit as he throws. Salim McNeil making his comeback today. They signal just now incomplete, and it's 2nd and 10. McNeil was playing a Pro Bowl caliber season before he injured his knee last month. Back in the lineup today.
Now right in the center, number 54, just kind of driving, collapsing that pocket right into Nick Mullins, and Aiden Hutchinson is lobbying for another. He's lobbying for that other penalty with no receiver in the area, but they had Ty Chandler over that way for the screen.
Here's pressure and a sack. Jack Campbell on the blitz gets there to Mullins.
And here we go again, right? Kevin O'Connell talked about maybe not as good in pass protection as we want it to be. And it's just a straight blitz. And they get David Quessenberry in that situation where you've got two, and you've got to determine. I don't know if Alexander Madison went the wrong way. I just don't know how you don't see Jack Campbell coming.
Play action. Pascal was right there. This is a guy in Josh Pascal who was a 2nd-round draft pick last year. His career so far stunted by injuries, but Aaron Glenn points to him as one of their key guys, trying to give him somebody other than Hutchinson to pressure the quarterback.
Did the Lions earlier this year, and that was the player that everybody was talking about. He was going to get his opportunity to really probably get some extended playing time that time, and Aaron Glenn raved about him and his development and where he was trending.
They're talking about perhaps a grounding penalty here.
Intentional grounding. Offense, number 12. Ball's placed at the spot of the foul. Loss of down. It's 3rd down.
And they have added it. He's still in the pocket. No receiver in the area. Loss of down. 3rd and a mile.
Yeah, you can see right here, because of the pressure that Josh Pascal gets right away, there's just really nobody there. You know, you're trying to avoid that negative play.
On 3rd and 4. Mullins hit as he throws, and it's incomplete behind Osborne. The pocket collapsed in a hurry. Several Lions surrounded him. Josh Pascal got there first.
Yeah, and when you can get pressure from the inside, that's the most important part. You see Aiden Hutchinson coming up the field. You can see Nick Mullins start to step up, but he's walking right into Josh Pascal.
And a sack for Hutchinson, his 5th in the last 2 games.
And this is when it gets dangerous now. He's moving throughout the formation, going inside, going outside, one side, the other side, coming from over the guard, working against Blake Brandel on that one, and beats him pretty quick.
Minnesota, they're 3rd. It's a 30-second timeout.
His hands have gotten so much better. That's the one area that people talk about.
Play action, blitz is picked up, but that's not enough to get the job done because Aiden Hutchinson is there for the sack. Had the monster game in Dallas last week, and the Lions are hoping that's a sign of what's to come.
Well, you bring pressure here, and then you leave Aiden Hutchinson up against the tight end. You know, that's rolling the dice twice on the same play. So you've got your blitz, and you've already had Aiden Hutchinson matched up against the tight end.
Gain 2nd and goal. End around in the hands of Jefferson. He looks to throw it, and he gets thrown down by Aiden Hutchinson.
Johnny Munt's got a decision to make, and it's all about Aiden Hutchinson. If that's the guy that's up the field, you have to stay with him. Don't bypass him. You've got to stay and lock on and trust Justin Jefferson to make the next guy miss who's going to be on block. He's got a much better chance of making that defender miss than getting away from Aiden Hutchinson right there. So just some mistakes on this drive once they got down into scoring territory by Minnesota that's put them in tough field position.
Blitz coming here. Mullins steps up for Jefferson, and incomplete. Covered by Cam Sutton, their top cornerback in his first year in Detroit. And it makes it 3rd and 18.
Yeah, great job scrambling. Watch Justin Jefferson 18, kind of the top of that stack. But watch right here, you're trying to get not really the back shoulder throw, but just behind, and that is a great job by Cam Sutton. Justin Jefferson is frustrated. He has torn this building apart when they have played the Lions throughout his career.
From the 38-yard line, fake to Chandler. And then he throws it incomplete. Trying to kill the screen there. Romeo Okwara wound up doing it.
And it's just one of those situations, and when you watch the film with Nick Mullins, it's knowing when the play is over. And just take your medicine on that snap. You try to get cute there, you change your arm angle, and you throw the ball. It gets batted up in the air by Romeo Okwara, and you've almost got a devastating play. Don't do that. Just throw it into the ground near your guy. Don't take the intentional grounding like you did in the first half, but don't create a huge negative play right there.
They're trying to throw for it. Mullins flushed off his spot and sacked. Levi Onwuzurike, the 4th Detroit sack of the afternoon.
A lot of these are coverage sacks. I mean, you're just not getting there in time. 91, Levi Onwuzurike working that side, and then just keeps his eyes on Nick Mullins, sees the escape, and just closes space on him. But there's just nowhere for Nick Mullins to go. So credit the back end of the defense of the Lions for that sack. Kevin O'Connell said that Bengals game, Ty Chandler showed us he could be an every down back.
This time he's blown up by Josh Paschal, who's playing a good game today.
You can see why they were so excited about Josh Paschal early in the year. Watch big number 93 right here. You got a little bit of a stunt going on. He gets right across Christian Darrisaw's face. He just can't get to him. Great quickness there.
On 2nd and 10, Mullins. Broken up by Branch. Powell, the intended receiver.
A tighter coverage on this series, but not really the play calling that we saw in that last one where they went right down the field, where they were getting up the seams. This has been more outside, more of a controlled passing game.
Blitz. Mullins hit as he throws and picked off by Cam Sutton. Sutton on the return crosses the 35, and the Lions are 3 minutes away from the finishing touches on a franchise record 12-win regular season.
Just a great job on this defense. What happened last time? It's going to be a Fate Melifonwu coming from your right side. He's going to battle all the way through that and be the player that impacts the throw by Nick Mullins. A timing, middle of the field throw that has been impacted by a blitzer has such a high probability of being intercepted.
3rd down and 5 for Mullins, and the Vikings lofted right to the free safety and picked by Gardner Johnson. In his first game since week 2, he's got the pick.
Ruling on the field is an interception by the defense. 1st down, Detroit.
And we talked about the previous interception not being on Nick Mullins. This one is. This is middle of the field. You're trying to throw to a spot, and